Your friend bought Bitcoin at $10,000. Today it's worth $60,000. Meanwhile, another friend bought some random coin and it went to zero overnight. So, should you invest in crypto? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you're getting into, the real risks, the real rewards, and whether crypto deserves a place in your portfolio. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Crypto is probably the most polarizing investment topic out there. Half the internet calls it the future of money, the other half calls it a giant Ponzi scheme. The truth, as usual, is somewhere in between. Let's break it down. No hype, no fear-mongering, just facts. What makes crypto different? First, let's understand what we're actually dealing with. Crypto isn't like stocks. When you buy a stock, you own a piece of a real company with real revenue, real employees, real profits. When you buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, you're buying a digital asset that has value mainly because people believe it has value. That's not necessarily bad. Gold works the same way, but it means crypto prices move on sentiment, speculation, and hype far more than traditional assets. This is why you'll see a coin go up 40% in a week and then crash 60% the next month. That kind of volatility barely exists anywhere else in mainstream investing. The real risks. Let's get specific about the risks, because it's risky isn't useful. You need to know what kind of risky. Risk 1, extreme volatility. Crypto can lose 50 to 70% of its value in months. If you can't stomach watching your investment cut in half, this isn't for you. Risk 2, regulatory risk. Governments are still figuring out how to handle crypto. A single policy announcement, a ban, a new tax rule, stricter regulations can crash prices overnight. Risk 3, security risk. Exchanges get hacked, wallets get compromised. Unlike a bank, there's often no insurance and no one to call if your crypto disappears. Risk 4, scams and rug pulls. Thousands of new coins launch every year. Most have zero real use case. Many are designed purely to take your money and vanish. Risk 5, no intrinsic value anchor. Stocks have earnings, real estate has rent, crypto has belief. That makes it much harder to know what a fair price even is. Section 3, the potential upside. Now, to be fair, this is why people still invest in it. Bitcoin and Ethereum have delivered returns that outpaced almost every other asset class over the last decade, despite the crashes along the way. Blockchain technology itself is being adopted by banks, governments, and major companies for things like cross-border payments and digital identity. And for some people, having a small allocation in crypto works as a hedge, a bet on a completely different type of asset that doesn't move the same way as stocks or bonds. The key word there is small. So, should you invest in crypto? Here's the honest, no-nonsense framework. If you can't afford to lose it, don't invest it. This applies to crypto more than almost any other asset class. Keep it a small percentage of your portfolio. Most financial experts who are comfortable with crypto still suggest keeping it under 5 to 10% of your total investments. Treat it like a high-risk, high-reward bet, not your retirement plan. Stick to established coins. Bitcoin and Ethereum have the longest track record and the most adoption. Random new coins promising 1000x returns are where most people lose money. Use secure platforms and wallets. If you do invest, research the exchange, enable two-factor authentication, and consider moving larger amounts to a hardware wallet. Never invest based on hype or social media pressure. If a coin is trending because of a celebrity tweet or a viral video, that's a red flag, not a green light. Conclusion. So, should you invest in crypto? There's no universal yes or no. It depends on your risk tolerance, your financial goals, and how much you can genuinely afford to lose. Crypto isn't inherently good or bad. It's a high-risk, high-reward asset class that deserves respect, research, and restraint. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe for more finance content, and let me know in the comments. Are you team crypto or are you staying away? See you in the next video.